From the Eastridge Lanes VIP Lounge, known as the second level, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Trey Sledge looking for revenge from yesterday's runner-up finish. Gets kind of a nice break there, avoiding the 2-4-10. That's the 6th frame. He has yet to double. Taking on second seed Aaron Moore, who opened in the second after a first frame spare, but now has 3 in a row after a tremendous break back in his 4th frame. Trey wastes no time, the two-hander. He stays two-handed, but switches balls for this spare attempt. Covers it with no problem, and finds himself trailing early on here. Trey absolutely dominated yesterday's tournament, only to lose in the title match to Chris Brown. Didn't dominate today, but did enough in game 8 to grab the top seed for the first time all day. To find himself back on the show. Oh, a little love tap on the 10 for Moore. Aaron got past a tough semifinal match against William Yoder, 243 to 233. Strike 9 spare would have been a tie. He got the double instead to advance. This is Trey's home house. Should have a lot of confidence here, and obviously does. He did well on yesterday's longer pattern. Did well, that's an understatement, and did well enough today on the shorter pattern. Bowled on boardwalk today, 35 feet. Totally different shape and length than yesterday. This late in the day, so most of the bowlers have migrated inward, still trying to play a fairly far right break point. And Moore has taken full advantage of that nice break in the 4th. He now has 5 in a row. He's built himself a 22-pin lead. Let's see if Sledge can respond. There we go. Trey just got flat out bad luck in yesterday's stepladder, an 8-10 followed by a solid 8. He's still got plenty of room here. Can go off the sheet for 237. Moore currently at a 228 pace. That's spare strike the rest of the way. Kind of a must strike here though in the 8th frame. Oh no. What bad luck for Sledge. We don't have it on tape, but that is what Moore left in the 4th frame until something took out the 4, 7, and the 9. Look out. Nope, doesn't have the spare, and this is falling apart quickly for Trey. Gotta feel bad for him with such dominant bowling. It's likely going to come up short already. But you feel good for Moore, who's on an emotional high anyways. The Kansas City residents Chiefs are still undefeated, which I don't think too many people saw coming, and he's going to remain undefeated on the day. Here is Moore. They can just fill frames here in the 8th, 9th, and 10th. It'll be over. A little further right, huh? Everybody probably surprised he didn't trip that out after his magical 4.79 carry he had earlier today. Moore, I believe, a senior at West Texas. You got to be 21 or under at the start of the year to bowl our tour. He is. While Trey just a senior in high school, and he is committed, I understand, to West Texas. Here at the home of West Texas A&M University. Canyon, technically the home, just down the street from where we're bowling in Amarillo. Sledge can strike out for 205 now. If Moore can mark in either one of these frames in the 9th and 10th, it'll be over. Contrasting the two-handers that we've seen all weekend long, Moore a much more traditional game. Very nice timing, great mechanics, good follow through. It all looks good. Oh, and that's a big break getting out that 7th pin. Huge break because Trey can just throw the back 4 before he can even blink with all of his power and as quickly as he goes up, and it could put a weird kind of pressure back on Moore if he doesn't mark here in the 9th. 6, 7, 10 obviously would have been a likely open. Here the 6-10 is a likely spare. He has it, and he's going to have the title. Bowling is a cruel sport in many different ways, and one of the ways it's cruelest is when you're the top seed in whatever format tournament and don't walk away with the win. It's going to happen twice to Trey in the span of 24 hours as he accidentally throws the towel, but I guarantee he's not happy anyway. up in yesterday's Super Survivor format. It wasn't traditional to get.